Pod. This is Monica, and tonight I'm going to show you my March 2021 Potomac Beads Best Bead Box. So those of you that have been following along, you'll know that this will actually be the 7th box that I have received since beginning my Best Bead Box subscription. However, this is only going to be the 6th video that I've posted. Let's get into it. As someone who previously lived in the desert for 15 years, I'm excited about the theme. We have Painted Desert. Ooh, look at that. Look at those colors. As the moon rises over the sands of the painted desert, the landscape transforms from hues of ochre, reds, and golds to darker blues and purples. The cool night air delivers the yip of a coyote, and the brush rustles with the nocturnal wanderings of small creatures. Take inspiration in this month's Painted Desert subscription box from the plains of the American Southwest and create your own beading oasis. So this is what we're going to have in this Best Bead box for the month of March. Painted Desert necklace, very colorful, lots of blue. I love blue. So this gives you the materials list that you're going to have in order to make the project that you see here. Looks like our designer is Anna Taylor. We're going to be using a lot of check rounds, some round stone beads, some Tohos. Get a clasp. You'll need some wildfire thread and a needle. Again, the needle and thread is not typically included in your kits, but all of the other stuff is. And then, of course, we get extras assigned from the project. So when you open this up, this gives you the instructions. I love that they give this to us in printed form because not everybody wants to read it off the internet. Plus, we can put these in our binders. This is information about Potomac beads. And here's our lovely artist, Miss Anna Taylor. She does a lot of these projects. In typical Potomac Beads fashion, they usually put everything for the project into one bag, which I can tell by looking at this, that this is it. Although they don't label it that that's what that is. When you have all of the bags in there together, that's what is for your project. And then all of these other things that you see here are just your extras that you get for your monthly subscription. And look, I got a loose bead already. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks like he might have fell out of this package right here. Okay, so let's look at the project first, and then I'll go over what I've got loose. So opening up our little project bag here. I try to get things that are similar together here. These are check glass faceted rounds in 4mm size in the color turquoise and coral. Very cute. Bright and happy colors. And then we have these, which is a mixed stone variety. Yeah, gemstone rounds in the 4mm, so it's the same size, but this is not glass. This is actual semi-precious stones. Looks like there's some turquoise in there, some amethyst, some carnelian. Wow, it's got a nice little selection of good stuff. Some sodalites in there. Some quartz, clear quartz. Lovely. And then we have another set of 4mm rounds. I don't know why I didn't pick those up initially. This is in the color Aztec Gold. This is check glass. It's a matte finish. And then we have the same color, but in different size, of the metallic Cosmos and metallic hematite Toho seed beads. And these are those little Japanese seed beads that are of consistent size and quality. This is in the 11/0 size, so it's a little bit bigger. And this is the 15/0 size, so it's a teeny tiny little bead. I'm going to have to get out some trifocals or something for that. I don't know, man. The older I get, the harder it is for me to see. So I love this color, though. Look at that. It's like a really midnight blue with a metallic element to it. Oh, I love that color. You can see a little bit better on the larger bead, but it picks up some greens and purples and navy blues and gold and bronze. Love that. So that's the bead portion of everything. And then we have a lobster clasp. That's how we're going to finish our necklace off. So that is our painted desert necklace project. At some point, I'm going to have to actually make my projects, aren't I? I get on here and I show you all the lovely stuff, but I haven't had a chance yet to make any of my projects yet. But that's coming. I'm getting my beading area situated. If you've seen my recent bead board video that I got from Deborah Vogel, I am getting geared up to hopefully start making my jewelry. So now we're going to go through our extras. This is a, wow, I love that. Let's see, what color is that? This is a metallic green, and it's a crystal ingot. I would have never called that an ingot. I don't know. I'm not used to working with this shape or this color. So this is another one of those finds in the monthly bead subscription box that is very interesting, and it kind of gets me out of my comfort zone as far as what I typically work with. That's pretty cool. I like this. It's got kind of an olive green and some teal. I just love how that looks. That's interesting. Gonna have to figure out what I could make with that. There's so many possibilities. So that's a cool bead. And let's go ahead and look at this one. This looks like the actual clasp. Yep, the oval clip clasp in an antique brass. That is a pretty big clasp. That's cool. A lot of these components and things that you aren't used to purchasing yourself are cool to get in boxes like this, because then, you know, when you're working on projects later down the road, you suddenly think, oh, I remember I got this in that box. That would be perfect for this project. And until then, it's not something that you normally would have bought, but it's in the back of your mind. Hey, I remember getting something like this, and it would be perfect. So let's see, here's another metal element. Let's look at it next. These are little chevron looking V shapes. Potomac's AVA in gold color. I don't really know. This looks like a slider bead because it's got two holes. So if you want a chevron design, or if you want to have a slider that needs V's in it in some way, maybe you could figure out like a tassel type of fringe earring or necklace or charm or some kind of component like that using these little pieces. That would be pretty cool. I've never worked with anything like that before, so I'll have to look into that. Maybe hit Pinterest up for some ideas, or even the Potomac website is really good for giving you some design inspiration. Another gold component, these are going to be check glass. Let's see, what are they? Quad bows in the Aztec gold. And this has that metallic finish on it. Oh, look, I've got a little bitty, one of those little bitty blue 15-aught seed beads hits you right in there. So I got an extra bead in there too. So exciting. That's pretty. We'll look at this one. It's another matte metallic bead, but this is in a purple. This is check glass, and it is in a Bordeaux color, but it's a round duo. This says pastel, but I would not consider that to be pastel. That's a jewel tone to me, but Bordeaux is the color. It's very pretty purple. I love that. I can use this for a lot of different projects too, since it's a round bead. Then I have some sparkles. These are some Potomac crystal rounds in the 4mm size. Now, a lot of you are going to be noticing as the Swarovski crystals start to get pulled off of the market, since they're not going to be replenishing supply, you're going to start seeing your beading suppliers putting out the check glass, the Chinese crystal glass, and all of that stuff as alternatives to Swarovskis. So this is probably getting us primed and ready for that. And I love these check glass and the Chinese crystals. They look really nice. So, you know, I'm not really picky about that. It is kind of sad, though, because Swarovski had made a name for itself just in the beading community as the go-to for a higher-end design, especially for bead weaving designs with your crystals and your rivolis and all of that stuff. But it's sad to see all that's going to be phased out. So this is the silver color in the 4mm size. Look at all that sparkle. Silver and a clear. Again, 4mm size is really handy. This is the Aqua Aurora Borealis, and you can see the rainbow effect as it goes in the light. I love that color too. Alright, and this is a Super Duo in the red Picasso color. And it's got 2 little holes in that. I don't really work with duo beads because I'm not primarily a bead weaver. Can't wait to get into experimenting with these. I need to learn a lot of stitch work. And I know the duos are very popular in a lot of bead weaving designs, so that's going to be cool. And that red and kind of green brown is real earthy looking. Pretty cool. And then we have a glass cabochon, Bold Blossoms. Look at the colors of that. Fits right in with the desert vibe there, with that gold and kind of blue and red. Southwestern motif. And then it looks like this might be a tassel. Yep, in denim blue. Silk tassel. And I'm not going to pull that out of there because I don't want to mess it up just yet, but it's already got the knot up here up top. And then when you pull it out, then all the little silk threads will be loosened up and ready to roll for whatever design you've got. So that is my best bead box for March 2021 with the Painted Desert Necklace project. Looking forward to making that in the theme Painted Desert. So thank you so much, Potomac Beads, for selecting another cool theme for us to work with in our jewelry making plans. If you would please give me a thumbs up if you have liked this content. Share this to any of your jewelry making friends that would be interested in seeing what Potomac Beads has to offer. As far as what I have received so far, I've not been disappointed in anything. And leave me a comment below and let me know any questions you have or any comments. I'd be interested to hear from you. As always, if you've not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a sparkle-tastic day, y'all. Bye!